Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of GoSell Weekly. My name is Sean and I'm from GoSell.ca. In today's video, we're going to be talking about what is the best cold email subject line. What is it? Okay. So first of all, before we dive in, let's talk about the purpose of a subject. Why do we not keep it empty? Why do we need a subject line? And what's the purpose? What purpose does a subject line serve? What's the purpose, right? Number one, it's not to sell. You don't want to sell off a subject line. It's just not going to work. It's impossible. It's stupid. Okay. It's not to impress or to show off. It's not to tell about your stories. It's not to tell any story. And I cannot stress enough, the only purpose of a subject line is to be good enough so that people open an email. That is it. The purpose of a subject line is for people to open the email. That's it. Nothing else. If you are a web design agency and if your subject line is amazing and valuable web design agency in Toronto, it's going to go to spam. If it doesn't, they're going to mark it as spam. If they don't, they will just delete it. If they don't, they will just read it and ignore it. But they will not reply to you. I can tell you that. If you're in consulting and I don't know, even if you're on lead gen like MySpace, right? And if you're reaching out to a company and your like subject line is like more sales for your company in 2024, they know it's a marketing email, it's a sales email, it's just going to get ignored. Okay, so don't do that. The purpose of a subject line is for them to open an email, and the email should have a story or whatever. That's another story, that's another topic. But the subject should be simple. Now do this, keep it simple, so simplicity plus personalization, and that is because of the deliverability, plus spin tax. Now let me discuss spin tax first, so that before we move on. What is spin tax? Spin tax is very basically using synonyms so that everyone gets, or most people at least get, slightly different version of the same email. Okay, it's just for deliverability basically. The personalization here, it also serves, one of the purposes it serves is deliverability. Deliverability means that it should go in the primary inbox, not in the spam. And subject line should be in a way that it doesn't go to spam. It should not trigger ESPs, like the email service providers like Google's and Outlooks and Zohos of the world, that hey, the subject line looks spammy, let's send this email to spam. So the subject line should be simple enough so that it just doesn't go to spam. That it's that simple, and it serves the purpose, and so it doesn't go to spam, and people should be able to just open the email. Okay, so simplicity. What does simplicity means? Keep it short and simple. It must make people curious. Again, remember, the goal is just to open the email. That's why we want to keep it simple. Personalization, what can we do? Like, how can we personalize a subject line? Just use their name, their first name, or use their company name. That's it. I mean, that's all you can do. You don't want to do anything else other than this. That's it. Otherwise, again, it's just going to be too long, So you don't want to complicate it. So just use their first name or company name. That's it. As far as the personalization is concerned, use their first name or their company name. That is it. Spin tax, anything that cannot be personalized, like their name or company name, spin tax it. Okay? Here's an example. Anything that cannot be personalized, like their name or company name, you have to spin tax it. So this is the spin tax. Hi, hey, hello. First name. This is personalization. So an email subject line would be, let's say the name is Dave, it's going to be hi, Dave. The second person is John, it's going to be hey, John. The third person is Joseph, it's going to be hello, Joseph. Okay? Another example. Question for company name, or inquiry about company name. So for example, the company name is Google, it's going to be question for Google. That's it. You got the spin text done and you got the personalization done. People should not be able to tell the purpose of your email by reading your subject line. It doesn't mean that you should be deceiving them. It cannot be like, hey, you want $100,000. Of course, don't be deceiving people, but it should be vague. Hi, Sean. If I get an email from like a random person, I don't know who it is, and the subject line is hi, Sean, I might think he's my client. I might think he's a potential client, or one of you guys from my YouTube channel, trying to ask me something. I don't know. It's hi, Sean. But if it's, hey, 2024 lead gen ticks and trips, or let's elevate your revenue by 32%, then I know it's just another cold email. That's the whole point. So don't make it, I don't want to make it super complicated. They should not be able to tell the purpose of your email by reading your subject line. End of story. Now do whatever you want with it, but that's it. They should not be able to tell it. Okay? So that they can open it, and then how, or if they're going to respond or not, then the purpose of subject line is just for them to open an email. That is it. Okay? Now, the cold email copy should be such that they respond, and social proof and the deliverability and the offer. All of that is different, and we will cover that in another video. But as far as this video is concerned, that's it. Any questions, please comment below. Please reach out to me. Sean@gosell.ca is my email. And by the way, as you know, this is what we do. If you want somebody like us to help you, if you don't have time or if you don't have the skills, this is what I've been doing for like 10 plus years now. We can get you more leads. We can get you more sales. Reach out. We'll definitely be able to help. And hey, this is our channel. Please subscribe. I would love to have more subscribers. Thank you and have a wonderful day.